So I just finished East 10 and wow, what a game, holy man. Falcom have done it again, ladies and gentlemen. In a former video of mine, I reviewed Final Fantasy XVI with my handy dandy Holy Trinity reviewing system, and I figured I may as well do the same with East 10. Now what is the Holy Trinity review system, you might ask? Well, it's a system where I judge a game critically based on 3 factors: the gameplay, story, and music. I give a score for each of those 3 categories and then average them out for the final score of the game. This will be a spoiler-free review. With all that out of the way, let's get down to business. I'm gonna kick this off with the gameplay. The gameplay in East 10 is fast, simple, and addicting, as expected of East. This game has the first new gameplay system for the series since 2009, and it's a lot of fun. There's only 2 playable characters this time around, and this new cross-action gameplay utilizes Adel and Karja working together quite well. Building up the revenge gauge and then unleashing a lot of damage never got old to me. The game even brought back something to the series that I've been missing since E7, and that is weight and impact on your attacks again. While Celceta 8 and 9 are all great games, they all had me feeling like my sword was a feather sometimes. That's not the case in 10. When you attack enemies, it looks and feels like they are getting hit, with proper hit stun and knockback, which makes it feel oh so good slaying monsters in this game. When it comes to boss fights or elite monsters, there's more emphasis on reacting to your enemy's moves this time around, with a focus on blocking. Now this might worry some, as this doesn't sound like an East usual, but it works really well here. Falcom almost always nails the feel of gameplay, and they don't disappoint here. Like I said earlier, building up the revenge gauge and unleashing a ton of damage never got old. The exploration is the best it's ever been, with that feeling of adventure at its peak. Going around and exploring every island was super satisfying, and the raids from East 8 and 9 return in their best form so far. I thought the gameplay loop in East 8 and 9 was masterclass enough as it is. It was lightning in a bottle. But with East 10, it really feels like the development team opened up that bottle and then somehow caught another lightning bolt inside of it. Yeah, that's right. There's 2 fucking lightning bolts in the bottle for this game. It's unbelievable. We live in a flawed world, and nothing is perfect, but I don't care. I'm going to say this with no regrets. I give the gameplay of East 10 a 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention this just in case. I played the PC version of the game on Nightmare difficulty, and it was very nice. The PC version is very well optimized and ran flawlessly, although I did encounter a funny glitch on my stream of the game. Whoa! What the frick happened? What? Oh, that's crazy. I encountered a glitch already. I wonder if that was in the base PS4, PS5 version, or if that's like PC exclusive. Oh, that's amazing. The East series have never really been known for their stories. However, with recent games, that has certainly changed a bit. East 10 is no exception to this. I found myself really liking the story in the game. However, it really feels like Karja is the linchpin in the story. Your enjoyment of the story will really depend on how much you like Karja. I was neutral about her at first, but she won me over, and I ended up liking her quite a bit. This game's story is also a lot less convoluted than usual, and goes for a more simple approach to its story, which I appreciated a lot. This is still a JRPG though. There's still a little bit of convolution in there. I would talk more about the story, but I don't want to risk spoiling anything, so I'll stop here. I give the story in East 10 a very surprising 8 out of 10. This just could be recency bias, but I think this is the best story in this series so far. Moving on to the music. When it comes to Falcom's modern music quality, I've certainly made my views on it known in the set of videos that I refer to as my mini villain arc on this channel. And East 10 music-wise is definitely nowhere near the Falcom quality of the past. However, if I were to rate the music in this game while comparing it to Falcom music of the past, that would definitely be unfair. So I'm just going to rate it without that judgment factor. Certainly the bad music tracks in the game are far less painful to the ears when they are played in-game. That helps a lot. And there are a fair amount of bangers in this game by Hayato Sanada, Shuntaro Kuyuchi, and Yukihiro Jindo. And Senga did actually have a few good songs in here. With all that in consideration, I'm giving the music in East 10 a 7 out of 10. So with a gameplay score of 10 out of 10, a story score of 8 out of 10, and a music score of 7 out of 10, the overall score of the game ends up being an 8.3 out of 10. But 8.3 is a dumb number, so I'm rounding the bitch up to an 8.5. So there you go. East 10 is an 8.5 out of 10 game to me. Therefore, it is an excellent game that is well worth your time and money, and I would highly recommend playing it. After playing this game, I am definitely excited for the future of the E series, especially gameplay-wise. Although, I will say, I don't think this cross-action gameplay system should continue for long, as I have a feeling if it's used for more than 2 games, the novelty of it would probably wear off pretty steeply the 3rd time around. That's just a feeling from me though. We shall see what Falcom does for the future of East. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos. Now normally at this point in time I would plug my Twitch channel, but about that, instead I'll direct you over to my community post that I made this time. Okay, with that, as per usual, thanks for watching. I'll see you around, have a good one, peace.